let's start the discussion. Number one. Okay, let me explain the vocabulary first, yeah? The approach, look at the OA here, okay? Look at the OA. How do we pronounce the OA, the vowel? It's pronounced as O, approach, approach. The approach means the method, 方法, all right, 方法. Okay, the approach refers to the method. The approach of high pressure selling, okay, 就是说卖东西高压卖东西的方法. Okay, East, can you read the first question, please?
Which sales approach should be avoided by a salesperson?
Can you read the short text first?
There are various sales tactics. The approach of high-pressure selling involves the salesperson in pushing hard. This approach usually leads to a buyer that regrets his or her purchase. Next, the approach of transactional selling focuses on making quick sales. There is no attempt to form a long-term relationship with the customers. The examples are buying food for a car or a new outfit. Lastly, it is the approach of relationship selling which involves developing an ongoing relationship with customers. The salesperson needs to get to know the customer's needs so they can serve the customers well.
Okay, very good. So let me explain the vocab, and then all of you need to put your answers on the chat box, yeah? So maybe you can put your answers on the chat box first. What is the answer to question number one? Okay, A, B, or C? Okay, put your answers on the chat box first, all right? So there are various sales tactics, okay? Various sales tactics. So this text is about sales tactics, okay? It's about the tactics we sell things. The approach of high pressure selling involve the salesperson in pushing hard. Okay, so high pressure selling involve pushing hard. So if you push hard, you force people to buy. This approach refers to the approach of high pressure selling. This approach usually leads to buyer that regrets his purchase. Okay, so yeah, okay, so for example, like you look at an advertisement, okay, like you go to a shopping mall and you want to buy a new phone, okay, and the shop owner told you, oh, if you want to buy the phone, you have to buy it today because the promotion will end today. If you buy it tomorrow, it will be more expensive. It's like pushing hard. You have to get it now. You have to buy it now. If you don't buy it now, you will regret. Okay, and you buy it. Okay, you buy it like without much consideration. Okay, 你没有考虑到很多 without much consideration. You buy it, and the next day you regret your purchase. Okay, so that's what we call the high pressure selling. Okay, so normally this selling technique is used in selling homes or houses. Okay, like maybe you can ask your father or your mother, like when they go to, like when they want to buy a new house, the agent will tell them, oh, like the houses are sold very quickly. If you want to buy, you have to buy now. You have to give us the deposit now. If you don't give us a deposit now, you won't get it because they are sold out very quickly. Okay, so that's the hard pressure selling. Next, so this is the approach of transactional selling. So this is the second method, the second approach of selling. Transactional selling focuses on making quick sales. Okay, quick sales. There is no attempt to form a long-term relationship with the customers. Okay, so no attempt to form long-term relationship. So the examples are buying fuel for a car or a new outfit. Okay, imagine like your father go to a petrol station and then buy fuel. Okay, to what do you call it? To pump fuel into your car, and after that, the owner of the petrol station won't call your father and ask, "Hey, Mr. Wong, how was the fuel going? Uh, are you happy with the fuel from my petrol station?" They won't ask you that, right? So that is what we call quick sales. Like when you buy a carton of milk from Speedmart 99, okay? The next day, the owner of Speedmart 99 won't call you and ask you about your opinion of their milk. They won't do that, okay? Because they are adopting transactional selling. They just want to focus on quick sales, okay? Now, the last one, all right, the last one. Lastly, it is the approach of relational selling, okay, a relationship selling. So that's the third approach of selling, okay, which involve developing an ongoing relationship with the customers. The salesperson needs to know the customer's needs so they can serve the customers well. Okay, for example, um, like the insurance agent, okay, like you must know the insurance agent well so that he or she can serve you well. Insurance agent, or um what else? I can't think of any. All right, okay, but never mind, just focus on the keywords of the text. Okay, the text is about sales tactics. Okay, and then there are three types of tactics: high pressure selling, transactional selling, and relationship selling. Which sales approach should be avoided by a salesperson? Should be avoided. Okay, so the answer is, yeah, the answer is A, high pressure selling. Very good. High pressure selling. Okay, so any problem? No. Okay, now let's look at question number 2. Any volunteer to read the second question? Okay, Shani, go ahead.
Cinta Malaysia Resort. Notice temporary closure of resort swimming pool. Dear guests, we regret to inform you that our swimming pool will be temporarily closed for maintenance from January 15 to January 2024. We apologize for any inconvenience this may cause during your stay. Your safety and enjoyment are our top priorities. Please feel free to enjoy our other resort and amenities
Amenities.
during this period. We look forward to welcoming you back to a refreshed and safer pool experience soon. Thank you for your understanding. Cinta Malaysia Resort Management Team.
Okay, very good. Now, before I explain the vocabulary, I want you to look at the small box here. Yeah. So temporarily. Okay. I want you to focus r temporary temporary sorry, temporarily. Hang on. I think I gave you the wrong uh phonetics. Hang on, yeah. Temporarily. Oh, I gave you the wrong one. I'm sorry. Um, can you change to this one? Okay, so it's temporarily. Temporarily. Okay, the PORA is one syllable. Okay, I hope you will pay attention to phonetics. Okay, because you are going to have speaking test. Look at the third one. The third one. Oh yeah, there you go. Okay, so PORA is pura. Temporarily. Temporarily. Okay, temporarily. Temporarily. It means for a short period of time, not permanently. Okay, so 那个 PORA 是一个音节来的 pura temporarily. Okay, number 2, our top priorities. Okay, top priorities. So the I is pronounced as I, and then the O is pronounced as O. So the I and O are separated. Okay, we don't combine them together and becomes priorities. No. Okay, you separate them. Priorities. 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 Our top priorities. It means our most important things. And the last one are resort amenities. Okay, it means like resort services, resort facilities like the gym, the bar, the restaurant. Okay, so those are resort amenities. So just focus on the ME here. The ME is pronounced as E, me, like you and me. Understand? Resort amenities. Okay, so focus on the pronunciation first. Okay, now I need you to put your answer on the chat box. What is your answer to question number 2? Oh, Jinwei chose B. Okay, what about other students? Okay, so in the meantime, let me explain, yeah? So notice a temporary closure of resort swimming pool. Okay, it's like for a short while. Okay, closed for a short while. Dear guest, we regret to inform you that our swimming pool will be temporarily closed for maintenance from January 15th to January 20th, 2024. We apologize for any inconvenience this may cause during your stay. Your safety and enjoyment are our top priorities. So when we say your safety and enjoyment are our top priorities, it means your safety and your enjoyment are the most important things to us. That's the meaning. Top priorities. So for example, as a student, what are your top priorities? Your studies, your health, maybe your friendship, your family. Okay, so these are your priorities. So we have to set our priorities right. What do you put first? What do you put next? Okay, you are 16 years old now. Okay, so you have to be able to think in a very matured way. Okay, now please feel free to enjoy our other resort amenities. So other resort amenities, other resort services during this period. We look forward to welcoming you back to a refreshed and safer pool experience soon. Thank you for understanding. Okay, so I think the vocab is actually quite easy, isn't it? So I have explained the vocab here. So I hope you will, copy this vocab in a small book so that it's easier for you to do revision next time. Okay. Yes. So all of you chose B. Yeah. Based on the notice, why is the resort swimming pool being closed for maintenance work? Very good. That's the answer. Okay, maintenance work. Okay, any questions so far before we go to number 3? Nope. Okay, let's look at number 3. So number 3, any volunteer who wants to read? Okay, can I have Gijun? Can you read the text, please?
Kuala Lumpur. More than 5,000 people were in flood evacuation centers in Johor on Sunday, with the authori- authorities predicting more rain as several Malaysian states were hit by floods at the weekend. The affected states include Johor, Melaka, Pahang, Kelantan, Terengganu, Sabah, and Sarawak. Parts of Malaysia, especially the East Coast states, are hit annually by heavy monsoon rain, with the worst case in recent years occurring from December 2014 to January 2015, when more than 200,000 people were evacuated to flood relief centers.
Okay, very good. So before I explain the text to you, let's look at the pictures here. Yeah. So the flood evacuation center. All right, it's like the place where we house all the victims when they have lost their homes to flood. Okay, it's like their village is flooded, they lost their homes. So where do they go? They go to a flood evacuation center. And heavy monsoon rain. So monsoon rain is like heavy rain. It's seasonal heavy rain, mostly happen in Southeast Asia. Okay, heavy monsoon rain. And then look at the small text here. Look at how we pronounce it. Yeah, eva, va. So the a here is pronounced as a, va, eva. All right, and the cu, it's pronounced as q, q, and the ate is pronounced as eight, eight. Okay, so focus on the phonetics. E, okay, e, t. And then let me show you this one. Okay, let me show you this one. Okay, hang on, yeah. Oh. Okay, now look at this one. This is 8. And the phonetics, okay, it's exactly the same, isn't it? It's exactly the same, which means the ate is pronounced the same way as 8. Okay, so this is how you should practice this the pronunciation. Evacuate, evacuate. But you shouldn't speak like a robot. You have to make it smooth. Evacuate, evacuate. All right, evacuate. Make it smooth. Understand? So when we evacuate people, we move people from a dangerous place to a safe place. Okay? So let's look at the text here. More than 5,000 people were in flood evacuation centers in Johor on Sunday, with the authorities predicting more rain as several Malaysian states were hit by floods at the weekend. So several Malaysian states like negeri. Several means multiple. Okay, multiple is like more than one. Okay, more than one. And we don't pronounce several. Yeah, we don't pronounce several. This is one syllable. Seven, seven. States negeri, daerah provinces. Saya second ini state negeri, and then province 就是 daerah. So Bukit Matajam is a province. Okay, Sungai Petani is a province in Kedah. Bukit Matajam is a province in Penang. Penang is a state in Malaysia. Kedah is a state in Malaysia. Okay, so come back here. Several, okay, as several Malaysian states were hit by floods at the weekend. The affected states included Johor, Melaka, Pahang, Kelantan, Terengganu, Sabah, and Sarawak. Parts of Malaysia, especially the East Coast states, are hit annually by heavy monsoon rain. Annually, it's like every year, isn't it? With the worst case in recent years So we have learned how to use with, right? So we use with to add information, meaning we have something. Okay, to add information, and it means have something. Okay, so it means Malaysia has the worst case in recent years, occurring from December 2014 to January 2015, when more than 200,000 people were evacuated to flood relief centers. Okay, so this is a long one. Okay, and we have got a lot of main ideas here. So when we encounter this kind of text, okay, we have to identify the main ideas. Okay, so look at the first sentence. Okay, can I have all of you put your answers on the chat box first? What is your answer to question number 3? So Dixon choose C, yeah? What about other students? C. Okay. All right. So let's look at the main idea, okay? So 5,000 people. Okay, and then evacuation center, and then Johor. All right. So the 5,000 people, they are the victims in Johor. Understand? And then the authorities, it's like the government, the authorities saying that more rain will hit other states, okay, especially Johor, Malacca, Pahang, Kelantan, Terengganu, Sabah, and Sarawak. Okay, so this is additional information. This is additional information. Okay, and after that, the text give us another piece of additional information. 它再给我们另外一个 additional information. It's telling us the worst case. Okay, it's telling us the worst case. The worst case happened in so it didn't say where, okay, but never mind. Happened in December 2014 to January 2015, and then that time during the flood, 200,000 people were evacuated. Okay, so in this text there are 3 main ideas. Okay, so let's look at the question here. Which of the following statement is correct? We are looking for the correct one. More than 200,000 victims were affected by the worst flood that hit Malaysia. Okay, good. The answer is C. Who chose other answers? Who have got other answers? Can you show B is correct? Also, you chose B, yeah, Xuejing? More than 5,000 victims from Johor, Malacca, okay, were placed in flood evacuation centers in Johor on Sunday. You think this is another answer? Oh, no, B is wrong. Okay, B is wrong because the 5,000 people, they are the victims in Johor alone. They are the victims in Johor alone. And then the text tells you monsoon rain might hit other states, including Johor and these states. Understand? So we do not know the total number of victims. Okay? 我们不知道那个 victims 的总数是多少。All we know is there are 5,000 victims in Johor. Okay? And the worst case, this is only in Johor, yes. And another piece of information, the worst case that hit Malaysia, okay, happened in December 2014 and January 2015. Okay, at that time, we knew the total number. At that time, 200,000 people were affected. Okay, but that happened in 2014 and 15. So this is a different case. The one that I color in blue is a different case. Understand, Xuejing? All right. So as you can see, sometimes the text could be challenging. Okay, it could be quite challenging to read. So it's always helpful for you to underline the keywords, all right, so that you can make of the main ideas, all right. So remember to go through the small boxes, yeah. Okay, next,